Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Volunteers will kick it away to get this game going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Lovett. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Jackson. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game where it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
That completion sets up a second down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Going to run it. It's ETN. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good patience here from the back, and anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that second and third level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the out route, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk, and an that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. Now, we're pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Direct snap to the back. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Volunteers are looking to keep this drive going. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. That's exactly what he did there.
Important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Catch is made. Room to run here. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Or it's snapped to the back.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 7, Tennessee 3.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield, it's ETN. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's third down and goal for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. Fourth down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Selden. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. On the ground, it's Selden. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Vols with first and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Thornton. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Vols will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's back. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Dropping back. It's back. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to float this one to the right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll try the right side on the toss. A change of direction. You make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Back to throw. It's back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Thornton. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia 21, Tennessee.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
This one will be fair caught. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down and 10. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Georgia. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He'll pitch it.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? To the air, it's Ayamaleva. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Tennessee, 10.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So the screen on 1st down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on 1st down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
2nd down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looking for a gap. It's ETN.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Here's the 2nd down play. To the air. It's Beck. Throws to the tight end. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
First and goal, Georgia.
The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Wide receiver gets the ball, trying for the end zone. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
You know, this is the risky call to be this close to the end zone and come up with a tricky play here. thought I'd see a little bit more of a conventional approach from the offensive coordinator. Now, don't get me wrong, it works out. They get some positive yards. Let's see if they can punch it into the end zone.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're going to run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Ayamaleva. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 35, Tennessee 10.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's White. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage. The ball has come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's McCoy. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The Volunteers are in the red zone.
Jackrabbit.
Dropping back. It's Ayamaleva. Trying to extend the play. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Vols. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? On the run, it's Etienne. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And they will trot out the field goal team here.
Number 91 on the field goal.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Thornton. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Pitch to the back.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Georgia, 38. Tennessee, 24.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready?
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Get set. Get set. Ready?
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's back. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. They're going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Fire.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. And looking for a big play here. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Crowd is loud, hoping for a fourth down stop. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Ready, fight.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Cricket.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's back. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. That's caught. It's Sampson. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Incomplete, 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Thornton. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Defense is coming after him. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival.